Hey everybody, welcome to Frisco, Texas. It's Ben Hutchens reporting from Big 12 Media Day. Look whose chair I found. It's reversed, but I promise you that says Matt Campbell. Guys, we got a lot of good stuff from Coach Matt Campbell and the Iowa State Cyclones represented in Frisco. Tyler Miller, offensive lineman, Dominique Orange, defensive lineman, two defensive backs, Jeremiah Cooper and Jontez Williams were here, along with Iowa State quarterback Rocco Beck to kind of break down the upcoming season and all of the off-season inquiries we had for him. Our day got started with Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark addressing the media. He talked up the Ireland game. Farmageddon in Dublin is coming up, less than 50 days away, and it could be a potential gateway for Big 12 expansion. You know, basketball in Mexico is on the table. If this game goes well, I expect to see more Big 12 branding in different countries. We also heard from Matt Campbell. That was our next interview. He talked for 15 minutes off to the side with us media. One of the interesting takeaways I found that I hadn't really heard before was Matt was super high on addition to the program athletic trainer Joe Recendes. I know he talked up an athletic trainer a lot, but Joe Recendes has quite the background he's bringing to Ames. Worked with the Sacramento Kings, worked in the UFL, so he has football experience as well. And he's bringing some new ideas, some new professionalism to Iowa State's athletic training room. Something to watch for a team that had a lot of injuries last season. Matt also talked about revenue sharing. I asked him what he thinks about Iowa State being one of the only schools in the Big 12 to offer something to every single athlete, you know, regardless of if that athlete's a track and field athlete or a swimming and diving athlete. And Matt Campbell's kind of holding, you know, with the line. He's trusting in Jamie Pollard to make those decisions for Iowa State. And Matt says it's always been about more than just one program, more than just about football at Iowa State. We talked to Rocco Beck a little bit. Rocco had a good time at the Manning Passing Academy. You probably saw him hanging out, throwing passes with not only the Mannings, the best, you know, college coaches you could learn from, but also all of the top arms in college football. He said that was a good time. We talked to him about Madden ratings. Rocco had an 88 Madden rating, or NCAA 26 rating. He wasn't impressed with his 88, but said, hey, at least they bumped me up. The highest rated player in that game was Jeremiah Cooper, the defensive back. He was pretty excited, as you can imagine, about his rating. I think Jeremiah was a 91. Dom Orange and Jontez Williams were both 90s. So everybody, you know, was okay with their NCAA 26 rating, but wanted a little bit more, and who can blame them? So that's kind of the stories we have up online right now. Check it all out at Quad City Times, and I'll give you a teaser. I got some good stuff about the uniforms. Why does Iowa State always wear black and white? Well, we might have some answers coming up to the Quad City Times and all of our Lee Enterprises websites. Follow along. We'll see you there.